Look down at your hands for a moment. Now imagine zooming out slowly into the sky. The clouds thin, the blue fades to black. Your city becomes a smudge on a curve. Continents drift into view like puzzle pieces. The whole Earth fits inside a single window. And still, we have barely begun moving. This is a journey outward in scale. By the end, Earth will almost disappear. What you feel next is hard to describe. From orbit, Earth looks impossibly delicate. A thin blue line wraps its edge. That line is our entire atmosphere. Every breath you have taken came from there. It is thinner than the skin on an apple, yet it holds everything alive. Storms swirl across continents like slow brushstrokes. From this height, weather looks almost gentle. City lights trace the shapes of nations. Whole civilizations glow as faint golden veins. Oceans cover most of the surface in blue. From orbit, Earth seems more water than land. The poles shine white against the dark. Ice caps mark the slow rhythm of seasons. Clouds drift in patterns older than humans. They mirror currents that no one ever sees. Auroras crown the polar regions in green light. They mark where the sun greets our magnetic field. A shield invisible to the eye protects us. Without it, the solar wind would strip our sky. Now we pull back further into space. The moon swings into view, calm and gray. The moon sits about 384,000 kilometers away. Already, Earth looks smaller than expected. Between Earth and the moon, there is room, enough to line up every other planet. Let that settle for a second. The gap to our nearest companion is that wide. 12 humans have walked on the moon. Their footprints still rest in the gray dust. Those footprints will outlast almost everything on Earth. There is no wind to erase them. The moon controls our oceans through gravity. Every tide is a quiet conversation with it. Without the moon, Earth would wobble more. Our seasons might become wild and unstable. Keep pulling back, and the sun appears. Earth becomes a small blue dot beside it. The sun could fit about 1 million Earths inside. Its mass holds every planet in orbit. Sunlight takes about 8 minutes to reach you. You are always seeing a slightly past sun. If the sun blinked off, we would not know yet. The light would still be in transit. Every second, the sun loses huge amounts of mass. It converts that matter into pure light. That light feeds nearly all life on Earth. Plants drink it, and we eat the plants. Now zoom out to view the whole system. 8 planets drift in slow, patient circles. Earth is the third small rock from the sun. Not biggest, not brightest, just well placed. A little closer, and our oceans would boil. A little farther, and they would freeze solid. Venus shows us one possible fate. Its surface is hotter than an oven day and night. Mars shows us another, a cold desert with hints of ancient flowing water. Past Mars lies a wide belt of asteroids. Together they orbit in a scattered, silent ring. Then comes Jupiter, a planet of swirling storms. More than 1,300 Earths could fit inside it. Its great red spot is a hurricane wider than Earth. It has raged for centuries already. Saturn follows, wrapped in shining bands of ice. Its rings stretch wider than worlds. Those rings are made of countless tumbling pieces. Most are no bigger than a house. Uranus and Neptune drift in deep, cold blue. They are ice giants in permanent twilight. On Neptune, supersonic winds tear across the sky. Their speeds exceed anything on Earth. Far beyond Neptune lies the Kuiper Belt. Frozen worlds quietly circle in the dark. Pluto sits there, smaller than our moon. Once a planet, now a respected dwarf. New Horizons flew past Pluto a few years ago. It revealed mountains of ice and frozen plains. Even there, the universe surprises us. The farther we look, the stranger things become. Now look back toward Earth from this distance. Our world has become invisible to the eye. A spacecraft once turned its camera back home. Earth was a single pale pixel. Everyone you have ever known lived on that dot. Every war, every love, every empire. Yet we have not left the solar system. The sun's influence stretches much farther still. Around it lies a vast shell of icy bodies. It is called the Oort Cloud. Light needs more than a year to cross it. The solar system is bigger than it feels. Comets born in that shell sometimes fall inward. They visit our skies and return to silence. Voyager 1 left this region only recently, after almost 50 years of patient travel. It now drifts in true interstellar space, carrying a golden record of our small world. Now switch units, because kilometers stop making sense. Distance becomes light years. Light moves at 300,000 kilometers per second. A light year is about 9.5 trillion kilometers. Our nearest star sits roughly 4 light years away. Its name is Proxima Centauri. Even at light speed, the trip takes 4 years. Our fastest probes would need tens of thousands. Imagine the sun as a grain of sand. Proxima would be another grain, hundreds of kilometers away. This is the true emptiness of space. Each star is an island in a black ocean. Zoom out further, and stars become a cloud. You are seeing part of our galaxy. Our galaxy is called the Milky Way. It is a slow, glowing pinwheel of stars. The Milky Way holds hundreds of billions of stars. Many of them carry planets. Some of those planets may have oceans. Some may have skies, weather, perhaps tides. Astronomers have already confirmed thousands of exoplanets, each one a different chapter of cosmic possibility. Some orbit 2 suns at once. Some race around their stars in days, not years. A few may sit in the habitable zone, where liquid water could exist on the surface. We cannot visit them yet, only watch. We read their stories in the dimming of starlight. Light needs about 100,000 years to cross the galaxy. Our fastest ships would take far longer. Where is the sun in all of this? Just a small star on a quiet spiral arm. The sun orbits the galactic center slowly. One full lap takes around 230 million years. Dinosaurs lived during the sun's previous orbit. We are not even halfway through this one. At the galaxy's heart lies a sleeping giant, a supermassive black hole called Sagittarius A star. Its mass equals about 4 million suns. It sits there, silent, immensely heavy. It does not pull our world toward it. We orbit at a safe, respectful distance. Now zoom out from the Milky Way itself. Our galaxy shrinks into a single bright spiral. Around it drift smaller companion galaxies in orbit, like satellites of a vast, slow lantern. The Milky Way belongs to a larger family. We call it the local group of galaxies. The biggest neighbor is Andromeda. It is moving slowly toward us right now. In about 4 billion years, they will meet. Stars rarely collide. Mostly, they pass like ghosts. If anyone is here to see it, the sky will change. Andromeda will hang overhead like a wave. Pull back further, and groups become clusters. Hundreds of galaxies bound in gravitational webs. Clusters then connected to vast cosmic walls. Long filaments stretch across space. Between them yawn enormous, almost empty voids. The pattern is called the cosmic web. It is the largest known structure in the universe. Galaxies are simply bright points on its threads. Where is Earth in this web? In one corner of one filament of one cluster. We are not at the center of anything. Every direction simply opens into more universe. Take a slow breath here for a moment. If you could see one cosmic place yourself, which? Tell me below. I am curious what calls to you. Then we continue further outward. Now widen the view again. The observable universe stretches about 93 billion light years across. Inside it sit perhaps 2 trillion galaxies. Each holds billions of stars of its own. The numbers stop being numbers and become feelings. Your mind can only stand and look. Imagine every grain of sand on Earth as a galaxy. The universe likely holds far more still. And remember, this is only what we can see. Light from farther regions has not reached us yet. Some physicists suspect the universe might be infinite. These are honest, unfinished questions. Between the galaxies stretch oceans of darkness. Most of the universe is simply empty space. Yet even that emptiness hums with faint energy. The cosmos is never truly silent. A glow from the Big Bang still surrounds us. It is the oldest light we can detect. Everywhere we point sensitive instruments, it whispers, the afterglow of the universe being born. In all this immensity, find Earth again. One pale, fragile sphere of water and stone. You can no longer see it from here. Not the lights, not the cities, not the love. Yet on that invisible speck, everything has happened. Every poem, every song, every first kiss. The pyramids were built on that dot. The first telescopes were lifted on that dot. All of human history fits inside that pixel. Every empire, every flag, every dream, every laugh in every language ever spoken. Every quiet promise made under the stars. Every painting, every prayer, every lullaby, all born and held on this single dot. Even the words you are hearing now, they began on that almost invisible point of light. The dot is not just small. It is rare as far as we can tell. We have found thousands of other planets. None so far have clearly shown us life. That does not mean we are alone. But Earth is the only home we know. Think about what that means for a heartbeat. Every person you love lives on this one world. The whole biography of life is written here, from the first cell to the eyes reading this. Every ancestor you've ever had walked here. Every memory in your blood started on this rock. Across all that emptiness, you are here, wrapped in a story older than nearby stars. So how small is Earth really? Smaller than a pixel from beyond Neptune. But small is not the same as unimportant. Smallness is part of how rare it is. The universe does not need to notice us. It is busy with black holes and exploding stars. Yet on this one quiet world, it became aware. Stardust learned to wonder about itself. When you look up at night, remember this: you are not separate from what you see. The calcium in your bones once lived in stars. The iron in your blood was forged in fire. In a real sense, you are walking cosmos, a small piece of the universe briefly awake. So Earth is small, a pebble in an ocean we still cannot measure. But it is also a window, one place where the universe opens its eyes. And those eyes, right now, are yours. That is not a small thing at all. If this journey moved you, leave a thought below. Tell me which moment stayed with you. Subscribe and turn on the bell as well. More journeys into the cosmos are ahead. For now, hold this thought as you go. You are small, yes, but never accidental. You are a way the universe gets to look, a way it gets to look back at itself.